So thank you very much. That was great. We have Stephen coming up next, so more comedy, so more laughs. Yay, Stephen! Check. Yeah, it's better. You can use it.
How's everyone doing tonight? Good? Good? I was just eating a pretzel, so I gotta just digest it for a second. You know, we've had so many good acts tonight. I think there's gonna be some Academy Awards, some Emmys, and some Grammys being awarded tonight. That's what I think. There's gonna be a lot of those. We've had some great acts. Give them a round of applause. I have a lot of friends here tonight that are here. I thank them for coming. And they all know that I like to eat. I like to eat a lot. Okay? I never turn down food. Okay? But I'm not fat. Some people say I have a rodent metabolism. Right? The problem is that rodents, have you seen the rodents in the subway? They're fat. They're gigantic. So how can that be? Speaking of fat, and listen, I love overweight people. And thank God there's not too many of those here. Which is good. It means we're all healthy. And I work in an office, and something happens to me all the time. And some of you might have experienced this. You people who are slim, okay? I've seen some of those out here. And it goes like this. I'll be sitting in my cubicle, and it'd be a tough week. Maybe it's a Wednesday, and I go outside to get lunch. I'll get myself a nice pepperoni pizza with extra pepperoni, extra cheese, and a banana muffin. A super fattening, unhealthy meal. And I'll bring it to my desk, and I'll sit down, and I'll be ready to enjoy it. And lo and behold, the fattest person in the office will walk past me and say, you know, how do you eat so much and stay so slim? And what am I going to say? I'm a rodent. But see, I can't do that. I can't do that in the reverse. The fat person who is sitting at their desk, I can't go by their desk and say, while they're eating a piece of celery, and say, hey, how do you eat so little and stay so fat? You can't do it. You can't do it. Anyway, fast food. I love fast food. I see a McDonald's bag over there. Is that chicken McNuggets? You know, I have a great idea for a new event that everyone would love to watch. Okay? What we do is get the mascots from all the fast food restaurants. Ronald McDonald, the Burger King guy, okay, the Wendy's girl, okay, and what is it, Taco Bell dog, and the two criminals from Kennedy's and Popeyes. And we bring them, and we have them enter the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. That would be hysterical. Wouldn't that be hysterical? Here's another thing that is just funny to me. Commercials are just getting so brilliant today. So brilliant, right? You ever see these commercials for the new drugs, like Lunesta? Have you seen those? Lunesta, right? You have some guy come up and say, I haven't slept in 6 weeks, but after talking to my doctor, I can now sleep through anything. I can sleep through the construction of my building after taking Lunesta. And then of course there's a voice at the end that comes on and says, beware Lunesta has side effects. Beware of cramping, vomiting, abdominal pain, liver disease, and insanity. Can you just imagine if we had that little voice when we meet somebody, right? Hey, Steve, this is your new boss, Bob. And the little voice goes, Bob is the slave driver. He makes sure that you come in at 9 o'clock. If he doesn't, he's ultra picky about what he does, what you do on lunch breaks. Now, how about the little voice when you meet someone, you're going on a date, right? The little voice when the Lunestic commercial comes on. And he says, hey Steve, this is Sally. Sally meets Steve. And the little voice goes, Sally has 3 kids. She doesn't like to eat anything but celery. And she is ultra impatient. Just imagine if we had a little voice. Wouldn't it be fun? I was recently reading an article in the Daily News. This is true. It's really true. It was about a guy who got entered into the White Castle Hall of Fame. There is such a thing. Now, what did he do to get into the White Castle Hall of Fame? You might ask. Well, he frequented White Castle once a week for 5 years. They're giving him an award, right? And they interviewed this guy in the newspaper. And you know what he said? He said, you know, I've been going to White Castle every year for 5 years. But you know what? It's okay, because I eat well and I exercise in the other 6 days. Now, isn't that a problem? Don't you think White Castle wouldn't want to have that guy be talking about this? Right? Could you imagine a restaurant where its motto is something like this? Like, come to Mama's Pizza. We have the highest cholesterol of any pizza. Our pizza is not fat-free. It's got 100 grams of sugar. But don't worry, if you exercise 6 days a week, and you eat well, you can have it. Doesn't make any sense. How many people are baseball fans here? Baseball fans? Yeah? Who knows who Bob Shepard is? Right? Not many people. Bob Shepard, the announcer for the Yankees. Right? Now, I have to renew my driver's license in a couple weeks. So I have to go to the place no one wants to go to, and that's DMV. Right? Now when I go to DMV, I make a day of it, because it's going to take a day. I bring lunch, I bring War and Peace, and I know that I can get those things done while I'm at DMV, because it's going to take forever. Right? But I have a way that DMV could be more interesting. Why don't they have, well, they should have had, Bob Shepard doing the announcing at the DMV when you go, right? So while you're waiting in line, they can do something like this. Now serving A61 at window number 10. Ladies and gentlemen, the DMV will be closing at 4 o'clock. Please complete your transactions by 4 o'clock, or you will not be permitted to re-enter the DMV. Wouldn't that be exciting? Bob Shepard's and one final thing I just noticed. How many people have been to a wedding recently? Anybody? All right, that's great. Aren't they fun? Aren't they great, right? But what's the 2 things you can count on every wedding? The 2 things. That you're gonna hear 2 songs at every wedding, right? And what other? Do we know what they are, right? That's close, that's a good guess. Which one? That's close. I'd like to hear the electric fence, if that sounds good. But no, there's 2 songs. The Electric Slide. You know the electric slide? You can do it. It's electric. And then, of course, the chicken dance. The chicken dance. Everyone loves the chicken dance. But you know what the problem is? You don't do it anywhere else except the wedding. Right? Do you ever, all the young people here, do you ever go to a club and after the Beyonce song, you know, if you like to put a ring on it, do you hear, okay everybody, you never get to practice it. I never get to practice it. I just don't. There you go. You can all come to my studio, which is located on Union Turnpike and Jamaica Avenue. I give lessons on the electric slide and the chicken dance. And the first lesson is free, because it's a totally useless activity. Anyway, I'll pay someone $5 if they'll do it right. I guess not. No one wants to make money. So anyway, I thank you all for coming out. I gotta go get some White Castle right now.